Hello, everybody. My name's Ardentress, and you know how long it has taken me to get onto the roof of that thing for the intro? Like, like I've been trying to get on top of this thing for like 5 minutes so I could stand here and take this shot, and then I keep accidentally jumping off. Anyways, hello, everybody. My name's Ardentress, and welcome back to Jujutsu Craft. Last time, we continued looking at a bunch of the JJSK stuff. We looked at Panda. It's okay. It's got some decent physical options, but you can't use reverse curse, which makes it, like, entirely useless. Like, not being able to heal is way too big of a debuff in order to actually win many fights. So, it's okay, decently physical. It's not gonna win many fights. Rika literally has infinite curse energy and some really powerful energy blast, as you would expect. It doesn't have all of the physical attacks that I was expecting. It's just overhead attack, but that's fine. It's still really powerful. Just due to the fact that it's infinite regen and all that stuff, it might be fairly good for like a fight against a Gojo. Just inverted spear, start slashing, you can heal infinitely. The only problem is you don't have a counter to Infinite Void. Other than that, Dabura's, I don't know, most of the techniques in Dabura's thing, they just feel too weak. They feel like they should do more damage. But boy, is the animation on Sublight Speed really, really cool. So you know what? It gets a pass here. Also, it is still work in progress, so makes sense. As other than that, looked at a couple more. Giant Rat's fun. Hanako-san's okay. And I think that's it. We also went through a bunch of the mobs, leaving just the 5 here. We've fought everyone else. Anyways, I figured we'd start by just looking at some of the structures. This is the Fujiwara house. It didn't quite spawn in properly. It looks like a part of that half's been cut off. But it looks like it's probably pretty close to symmetrical. Like, I don't think we missed much based on the way this spawned in. It probably just, like, duplicates and finishes off the side of the house over there. But we have, like, these little things over here. I already looked inside. This is, like, a little barracks. This is, like, a little outhouse. As far as I can tell, there's only, like, a handful of chests or anything in the entire structure. So, like, it looks cool. I'm sure if it spawned in properly, it would look even cooler. But, like, you have, like, these big hallways here. There's another one. There's just, like, an empty room here with some, like, tables and whatnot. It feels very empty, which is kind of sad. It feels like there should be more in here than there is. But, yeah, it's just a nice looking house. I assume it would just end off with these rooms. It doesn't look like it would continue on much further. A little supply room here. Um, I guess I'll check everything, but it's definitely looking like these ones are all going to be empty. It feels like every structure has like one or two chests with something in it, and then any other chest you find is going to be empty. So there's that, and then there's this little pair of chests up here. I did look inside. This one has a greatsword, and this one has an enemy's weapon, which is pretty cool. These are empty. Uh, this looks like it could have been like a giant bed. Yeah, that was like a giant bed or something. That makes me think that this is like the grand master bedroom, and then it closes off on the other side. But great sword. Yep, that is in fact a great sword. That sure, cool. It doesn't do anything special, but there's that. I'm also on peaceful mode just so we can like sort of explore these structures without them getting destroyed. Other than that, JJSK adds in 3 or more structures, I think. Oh, it's 4. Yamakuni Tomb, Tombs of the Star Door. Those two I'm going to wait for a moment. Let's check out the warehouse first, and then just teleport over. Okay, it spawned above me. Got it. I mean, this looks pretty cool. Guitar, thank you. Is this the, this is a cool... Uh, wait, no, maybe it's not. That's the one that makes noise. JJK... Hold on. Which guitar did we just get? One of them lets you play music, one of them doesn't. Okay, we got the cool one that lets you play music, but sure. Anyways, this is just like a little warehouse. It's all overgrown. Is there any entrance? It looks like completely blocked off as far as I can tell. Yeah, it looks like I have to bust my way in here. I don't think I actually have a pickaxe anymore. Here it is. And inside, I mean, this place looks cool. Is it actually going to have loot? We have a broom. We have a guitar. Oh, let's, a lot of these have, oh, it's got the death paintings in it. Oh no, Yagi. That's a new one. Generate sparks by hitting the sword guard on the scabbard. Okay, I think that's the, flat containers, bell offering double. Okay. Naginata, precious jewelry, transforming tableware. Ooh, reverse curse mastery just for free. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Yep, that does exactly what you think it would. The Kuna fingers. Okay, this warehouse is really good, apparently. Oh, I guess I've never actually looked at the death painting model up close. I've only seen it in my hand. Actually kind of adorable. I mean, they're literally fetuses, so you know what? Kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, this place is pretty nice. I have no idea if all these stuff actually do anything. But you know what? I'm just going to take all of it, because why not? Gee, War Staff. I don't care about the Tonfa. Looks like it continues on up there. More precious jewelry, more gilded armbands. We're gonna see about using these in a moment. More belts offering services, things, Axe Juzo, L waist ornaments. Are all of these just like cool items that you can collect, or do they actually do something? I truly have no idea. Let's try it. Transforming tableware. Uses. Nope, it looks like that's actually useless. It's just a cool thing to grab. Gilded adornment. Nope, these are all just cool things to grab, I guess. So you can go in there. Bell waist ornament. Nope, cursed object. Flat container. And yeah, they're all very cool looking objects. They're fancy. They are legitimately just there for you to collect them, though. I don't think they do anything. Oh, the cursed sword thing, decorative ornament. Wow, everything here is decorative ornaments, yet there is still something called decorative ornament. Okay. It looks like that's all the actual items. The sword and bracelet looks pretty cool. I feel like I remember this thing for some reason. What it does, I don't remember. Oh, we actually have a bunch of the clothes here too. Okay. Anything in these chests of great import? This one's going to... I like this structure. This structure is cooler than I was expecting just from being named a warehouse. Armor stand. It doesn't tell you what's actually on them. Sokotai top. This is, yeah, Kamo. Let's see. Top of decisive battle. Pants of decisive battle. You're definitely wearing something else. Can I take it? No? Okay. I guess I'm just not allowed the scarf for whatever that is. Kimono. Okay, it's just a kimono. It just looks pretty. This is Sumaki's clothes. Yeah, Yorozu was wearing that. I totally just almost fell for that. I definitely tried to open that up. And knife. It looks like we've seen all there is in this structure. This structure has a lot of loot, and it honestly just kind of looks kind of cool. Like, just a warehouse makes it sound so much less exciting than it is. So, let's make our way out of here. What do you do? Accumulates memories and experiences of previous owners. I'm not entirely sure what that does. Just, oh, hold on. Switch? Knockback, step, uppercuts, overhead, run, your cursed energy rampage. Step, uppercut, tackle. Huh. Cursed energy. Huh. Uppercut, tackle, jump attack, overhead, run attack, cursed energy rampage. Out of curiosity, do they do the same thing? Yes, they do. Huh. That's interesting. It gives you access to like the pure physical route, like all of them. First Energy Rampage is the only one I don't recognize. This is a cool weapon. Interesting. Let's keep that on the back burner. Anyways, we have a couple more structures to go through. Warehouse, a lot cooler, more cooler than expected. Hide a Mountain. Let's go to that one next. It was not found. Locate Haida Mountain. Structure. I believe that this has slightly longer range at least than the other one, so maybe this will work. Heat a Mountain. And that, yeah, it's okay. That was weird. Ah, slash game mode C again. There is game mode C. And yep, this is in fact a mountain. We are inside of a mountain. I'll see you on the surface. Yep, it's a mountain. It's got like they're called Torii gates, I think, right? And then that goes down into what looks like a cave system of sorts. Where does this go? Keeps going lower and lower. We got these caves. There's like very, very low light in here. It continues going down. Hello there. Huh. Shoku Shinbutsu. Okay, I saw that name over here, but I wasn't quite sure what it meant. One of the items is an item called Shoku Shinbutsu, which says it counts as a Sakuna finger. This might be... Yeah, this is that Sakuna, isn't it? Okay, okay. This must be like where Sakuna's real body is located. This might be like spoilers for like an important real series event, actually. If you're this far into the series, just expect spoilers at this point, though. Although mostly spoiling myself here. Uses. That doesn't say that it counts as a Sakuna finger, but I could have sworn I read it somewheres. JJSK. I don't know where though. Was that Jujutsu Craft V have a version that counts as a Sakuna finger? No, where's the thing that I read that said counts as a Sakuna finger then? Guys, it doesn't look like it's here. I don't know. But it's a thing. And you eat it, and yeah, this counts as a Sakuna finger, essentially. It is a very cool structure in here. Is this... Hold on, there is something called a dead... I couldn't spawn it in. I was trying to, and it wouldn't work. Is this... Okay, that's something else entirely. Okay. Thanks for the war axe. I don't need it. So this place is just really cool. It's essentially you find it, you get a free Sakuna finger, and it's just like in this really cool location. Got it. Okay. So that's awesome. That just leaves Tomb of the Star and Yamakuni Tomb. Let's go to Yamakuni Tomb instead. Slash locate structure Minecraft Jujutsu Craft S Yamakuni Tomb. And that's going to tell me it failed to find it. Okay, this is going to take a little bit more work. Okay, it worked. It was just a little bit weird spawning, traveling over here and actually locating it. It feels like a lot of the structures from this add-on run into this problem where they're like too big and they end up failing to spawn in properly. Because this is 2 out of 4. And I think there might have actually been some sort of problem with the mountain spawn in too. But this is the Yamakuni tomb. It's like a giant earth mound. I'm assuming as like a burial right thing. I'm gonna assume there's like something buried in here if I had to guess. Slash game mode spectator? Is this... I was expecting something in here. Is this just like a cool looking place? Um there's some sort of cave here. It goes into... Okay, Kamo's kimono. So you can get some of the clothes here. There's like a couple little graves. There's just like the giant funeral mound in the middle. Are there more little graves on the sides, maybe? Yeah, this place, it looks very cool. I suppose there's something to it, but it's not that exciting. It's basically just a dirt mound. I feel like this would make more sense if I understood whose tomb this was. So game mode S again, or let's just stay in creative mode for a moment. So with that done, that's Yamakuni tomb. Finally is the Tomb of the Star. I should probably actually head back to spawn. Oh wait, no, it only spawned a few thousand blocks away in this direction. This is the actually important one. Please say it spawned correctly. Please say it spawned correctly. It's... Ooh, it was close, but I think it spawned correctly. Okay. Also, I'm fairly sure this is supposed to actually spawn on the ground, not in like that. But the Tomb of the Star, let's actually just start here. That's not a great shot, but you know what? It's fine. Let's actually go survival mode. And let's just explore it on foot, shall we? A bunch of these torii gates, and then there's like the main gates here. Um, little side rooms. These are gonna have some stuff in them. I'm not gonna check every single chest. Like, I don't think we care about anything in there anyways. Little locked up room here. Another little locked up room there. Go. Sorry. I say I'm not gonna check anything. You know what? I'll take it. The next check, the words are hard. Anyways, yeah, I said I wasn't going to check any more chest. Instantly checked another chest, and inside was a 6 eyes. So you know what? Maybe I should check chest. Whatever. Words are hard. Why are words so hard? I think I found it. I think I found the actual entrance here. This is something. That's probably not supposed to spawn like that. So it's just like an underground thing. That's probably not supposed to spawn like that. Okay, it looks like it connects up there somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if this actually spawned incorrectly or not, because that doesn't look right. So this little section down here is just like an underground area. It doesn't look like it's actually does anything. I suppose this is supposed to like represent like the whole thing where you need to know the exact right entrance, otherwise you'll be like locked in like a maze forever. Now in here, black sword, Ogi sword, something. Nope. It would help if I actually knew where this entrance was. I'm sort of just exploring blind here. Nope. So it's just like this cool structure here. It's got like those 4 little side rooms there, and then it's obviously the thing underground over here somewheres. But how do you gain access to this? I'm gonna assume these are all empty. I'm not gonna bother checking like all 100 barrels or whatever. Do the shift jump. That's how you get up over that. Where is your entrance? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm definitely going to assume that's incorrect. Like, that is not supposed to spawn like it. Let's see, let's see. This did not spawn properly. This is cutting off the actual important part of the Tomb of the Stars. You know, the Tomb of the Stars. Let me go find another one, hopefully. So, this one spawned inside another structure and completely messed up its spawn that way. But otherwise, it spawned exactly the same way, like I think down to the block. Which means the Tomb of Stars in this add-on is just completely broken. That's sad. That is really sad, actually. Like, I was so excited to explore this. Did I ever explore the... There's a different tomb. A lost tomb from Jujutsu Craft V. Did I ever explore this thing? Like, is this the star tomb from this? That's a pillager outpost. That is... Oh, no, that's just, like, the little 3 graves here. So, sadly, no star tomb for us. I'm curious. Is it, like, another... Tomb of the Stars corridor? Tomb of the Stars dimension? You can set waypoints for them. It's definitely, like, its own dimension. But as far as I can tell, there's no way to teleport to that dimension, especially if, like, it won't properly spawn the structure in. Is there, like, an item here? Like a, portal to Tomb of the Stars, maybe? Doesn't look like it. It's mostly just the items and the clothes, along with the spawn eggs. Yeah. It's really sad. Like, both mods have a Tomb of the Stars, dimension in them, but neither add-on I could actually figure out how to get to the dimension. It's so sad. Hmm. It's not even like I checked the wiki for this. Like, it says Tomb of the Stars. Like, that's all the wiki says. Tomb of the Stars. Like, that's literally it. This mod's add-on, this add-on's, it, I've lost the ability to speak. This add-on's documentation is truly atrocious. Like, it's got some cool stuff in it. Please fix the wiki. The wiki hasn't been updated in several years, and even if without that, what's already in there is just really bad. Like, it tells you absolutely nothing. But oh well, I was so excited for the Tomb of the Stars too. The game is not happy. 1 second. Okay, I can slash give myself the Tomb of the Star Corridor portal. There we go. Ow. Fly, please. Yeah, I guess I guess this explains why they've removed it. uh, this is now more sad, actually. I found a way to get here. And now I'm more sad that I actually managed to get here, and this is all there is. Like, hold on. I've actually found the wiki page for this. Or Trello page, I guess, technically. Tomb of the Stars spawns randomly over in the overworld. These structures contain chests with the average loot table, swords, RCT, 6 eyes, etc. Inside the structure with no doors, the first of left-sided picture, there are 6 death paintings standing on a box. Okay, no, that just teleported me within the same dimension. It didn't actually teleport me back. Let's do this. So, inside of the first structure on the left, the first structure, the first on the left here, this one, the building with no doors. There are 6 blocks of iron, and they hold death paintings. Nope. Right off the bat, nope. At the middle structure, the biggest one, there's a portal to enter boss raid. Nope. This wiki page is from February of 2025. It's over a year old. Why has this not been fixed? Why has this been actively broken, apparently? Like, why was this removed? Hold on, did I miss the same thing in Jujutsu Craft V? Like, if I slash give myself Jujutsu Craft V items instead, is there a Tomb of the Star in there? Hold on. I also found a spawn egg that's not listed in JEI too. We're gonna do that in a moment too. But is there a thing in here? Tomb of the Star. Or maybe it would be Portal Tomb of the Star? It's not Portal. Tomb of the Star door. That's just the door. It's not actually the way to get there. Oh, that's sad. I was really excited too. Anyways, I found a spawn egg. Entity Aizen. Of note, I believe I know who this is. I have not watched Bleach, but that is the only Aizen I have ever heard of, so I think that's probably him. Okay. You know what? Sure, we're gonna see it in a moment. But did I miss anything else in here? Last thing I just saw was Tomb of the Stars. Most of the other stuff in here you can get through JEI, other than the Aizen spawn egg. Tomb of the Star portal, Anfa, Junpei, transforming tableware. The Yuki, the Star spawn thing. Yeah, it looks like with that, it's all the structures done. It's like some of the like clothes and like items and whatnot you can still explore. But it's just like this handful of mobs here. Sadly, no Star Tomb for us. Oh well. Um, uh, nope. You can't actually middle mouse click to get like a full stack of an item while you're in a backpack. I forgot about that. So with that all said and done, let's go actually back to difficulty normal, since that's all the structures. Let's go back to game mode S, wherever that is. There it is. And I guess let's actually move on to another technique, shall we? We wasted 20 minutes going through all the structures and then not finding any of the actual cool things about the structures we were looking for. We might as well test this. We got this cool weapon. And then it's the Hano Yagi. Generate sparks by hitting the scabbard on the ground. Okay, the boss we were fighting last time uses this thing. I can't remember its name though. Where is it? Somewheres. Is it Shuden Doji? I think it might be Shuden Doji. Oh no, it's Masakato. Anyways, is it Masakato? Yeah, it's Masakato. Um, so this is a cool looking sword. Oh yes, also of note, there's this thing called extension technique. Anyone, any idea what it does? Like, once again, mod information sucks. Actually, in the mods, in the controls page, it's actually written in Japanese. I, is that Japanese? I said it with confidence. Now I'm second guessing myself, but it would make sense. It's, but like it's written in those characters instead. I just know that this is K because this was the default and that's what the mod page says. I don't know what it does. As far as I can tell, it's not changing any techniques. Like Rika's things still work the same, and I switched over to try a couple others. So I don't know. Anyways, next technique up, Muta Kokichi. Might as well try this one. Completely physically gifted. Completely discard exclusive to Maki. That's not what we want. We want... Is that gonna work? Like, we're playing as Muta. We're playing as the whole... Oh yeah, they're through discipline. What is... Something weird. That's not the right technique. Hold on, let me go... let me grab Yaga's technique real quick. Like Yaga's thing, go advance through discipline. Huh. What if I use that thing? Cursed puppets. Okay, so Heavenly Restriction just works differently if you choose this one. And technically speaking, we're Yaga. We have the Yaga technique. But actually, it's Mekamaru. So Mekamaru whole thing, or Muta's whole thing, yeah, he uses these Mekamaru things instead. I actually need to take off our armor here so I don't lose it, because I technically did test this a little bit before episodes, between episodes, just because I was trying to figure out what the extension thing did. So we have summon cancel puppets, and which means I have actually seen this. It says summon cancel. That does not mean hold shift to cancel them. Or, no, it just means you have an infinite amount of puppets and you can't get rid of them. So we're off to a great start. Next up, Curse Puppet Control. Activate on long control. My body gets left behind and we become a Mekamaru. So, Mekamaru main body. As long as that is safe, I believe we'll just return to that when we die. So that's pretty cool. Looks like this is just... Oh, we have something called Ultra Cannon. Okay, yeah, that's just like the insect fire shot, and we can cancel in return. I wonder what our max cursed energy is. Mode absolute, cursed puppet control. Mode absolute. What does this do? Oh, this should be absolute Mechamaru. Yep, that's what I was hoping. Oh, and yep, we take control of a giant mech suit. We're just sitting in here. Yeah, this one's cool. Mode absolute. Yeah, this is ultra. Oops, do not shift click. Got it. So you cannot actually cycle backwards through techniques. That feels like a bit of an oversight, but okay. Then we have in our attack. This has to give us some sort of like extra range or something to make it usable, right? So knockback, attack, barrage, overhead. You cannot cycle backwards. Nope, you cannot cycle backwards. I keep trying it. Our overhead attack, oh yeah, it costs more. Okay, that's cool. It costs more. But, ultimate cannon. That's too loud. It's too loud, but it's very cool. Miracle Cannon, Pigeon Viola? What on earth? What even is this? Miracle Cannon. Yeah. Audio balancing. Please learn it a little bit better, mod creators. Please learn audio balancing a little bit more. It's too loud. Also, I don't think the game likes our ultimate Mechamaru form. Yeah, the game is not happy. Although that could also be the giant Mechamaru army. Go away, please. So, little Mechamaru bodies basically send something in to fight for you instead. Problem, they're not super strong, and all you get is like the energy beam attack. This thing, though. What else is there? Miracle Cannon is like the stronger cannon. It doesn't cost anything. Pigeon Viola. I need to find however to shut this down. That is way too loud. I don't think that any of the attacks for this thing are actually listening to my volume settings. Like, I legitimately have volume at 1% now. I usually have this at like 15, 20%. It's at 1. It is at 1%. And it still does that every single time I activate it. Like, I legitimately have to turn the volume off completely to not have that thing rupture eardrums. It's just not attached to anything, apparently. It's so weird. Also, there's no way to safely get out of the absolute Mechamaru. That's really weird. I don't know. There's some issues with this thing. It's really cool. It still deserves a chance to test it, though. Well, let's see what Aizen's like, shall we? Ow. Hey, look. Hey, look. It's an Aizen from a Bleach. Let me in. Let me in. Reverse curse. Reverse curse. I have 8,000 cursed energy at max, it looks like. Ultra. Where'd he go? Ultra cannon. Ultra cannon. Oh, are we recovering or are we just not taking damage? What is happening? I tried to get out. Ultra cannon. Fire. Fire. Are we doing damage to him? I don't know. I can only see our absolute Mechamaru. Okay. He's coming at me. Miracle cannon. Where is he? Where is he? This is weird. This has gone places. I knew this technique existed. I wasn't expecting to be fighting someone from a completely different series today. Although I was fighting like an actual real-life historical warlord before, so I suppose it's not that weird. Oh, I do have some extra range, looks like. I was able to attack a pig. I cannot see his health at all. Like, I have no idea how this is going. It kind of looks like I'll never lose, but it kind of looks like I might never beat him either, depending on his health remaining. Overhead attack. My only problem with this is that I cannot see what's actually happening. I know if I go down there and actually fight him myself, he will kill me. Like, we saw that happen. And, like, I was losing a lot of health very quickly. Ultra Cannon! Keep firing! Keep firing! He's still at full health. This is literally never going to end. This is goofy. I like this. This is literally an impossible battle for either of us to win. Yay, we're flying! It looks like he's just, like, flying and doing... Yeah, it looks like he can't really do anything. Occasionally he'll land a hit on us, like, specifically, us the player, but it doesn't seem to do a lot. I don't think I can hurt him at all. Like, I'm getting, like, the damage effect, but it's, like, not doing damage. Did he just black flash us? What just happened there? Like, I mean, objectively, this is a cool fight. Like, a giant mecha versus, like, a character from an entirely different series. But, like, it does not feel as cool as I wish it did. That's the issue. Like, neither of us are taking damage. My mech's never gonna break. I'm never gonna manage to defeat him. Yeah. I think this is just going to be an episode of really cool things that sadly are just kinda broken. That's kinda seeming where this is going. It's still really weird. Domain expansion. Oh. 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 Ow. 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 Attack. Barrage attack. I'm not really supposed to be fighting you physical. Are you using Split Soul? What are you doing? What are you using? Yeah, you're using Split Soul. That, I guess, makes sense. I know Aizen's, like, super powerful. My puppets go, please. My puppets do anything. Yeah, he might legitimately be unkillable. Like, even with Split Soul trying to break through his armor, I legitimately cannot hurt him. Okay. Hold on, we're gonna need to summon... We're gonna need to call out, like, a Gojo to maybe have a chance to possibly fight Aizen. Yeah, this is goofy. This was fun. This was an incredibly broken day. But you know what? It was fun. Hold on. I'm gonna fix audio settings real quick. And then we're going to we're gonna switch over to Gojo real quick. Something we know is uber powerful. And let's just see if we can even hurt Aizen. Like, he's like one of... I've heard a little bit about Bleach. I've never watched Bleach, but I've heard about Bleach. I think he's supposed to be like some super uber powerful enemy, like maybe one of the strongest people in the universe besides the main character of Bleach. That sounds about right for what I've heard. So let's try going with the uber super powerful, maybe strongest person in the entire series here, Gojo. Like, okay. Yeah. Therein lies the issue for our friend here, Aizen. He cannot bypass blue. Problem. I still can't hurt him. Hold on. Hollow purple. Let's try a purple nuke on him. Let's try biggest attack in the entire mod, straight to his forehead. Yeah, I think there's a reason you can't get his spawn. I think there's a reason you can't get his spawn egg in JEI. He is quite literally immortal. Like, he is literally immortal. Like, he takes hollow purples to the face like it's nothing. The only problem is that we have managed to find 2 techniques that he literally cannot hurt, and therefore, it's just 2 stalemates. Okay. I'm quite enjoying this. Hold on. How far does your inability to die go? Okay, that worked at least. Cool. I was slightly afraid for a moment that it would not work and he would not die. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. An episode of weird stuff, broken stuff, and I don't even know. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. What do I title this? Hold on, I keep interrupting myself. How do I title this? Like, I was gonna do the structures, but like the structures didn't pan out. I guess Mechamaru, the giant robot? Giant robot fighting Aizen? What? This went places. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and Omello. Thank you three so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.